Brazil is anticipating a major tourism boom ahead of next year's Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro. However, there's one problem: visas. Fortunately, Brazil's Congress has now authorized a waiver that will help ease visa restrictions and promote tourism. But will the plan work? Lucrecia Franco has more.
Brazil is a well-known tourist destination, but Latin America's biggest country doesn't receive many visitors, less than 10% if compared to the United States. Shariza Frain, a New Yorker, is visiting Rio for the first time. She tried a carnival costume during a tour to Rio's Samba Stadium and is having the time of her life, but says it was not cheap nor easy to come to Brazil.
Well, it costs about $160 to get the visa from the United States to Brazil, and it took about 5 weeks to complete the process.
But many tourists will likely not need a visa, as Brazil's lower house voted to grant a 90-day waiver to foreigners attending the 2016 Rio Olympic Games. The bill is expected to be approved by the Senate and signed by President Rousseff. The waiver aims to boost tourism during the Games, and even visitors with no tickets will be able to enter Brazil without a visa, halting a reciprocity visa policy from countries like the United States, Canada, and China. Kevin Tang, director of the Brazil-China Chamber of Commerce, says it is a positive move, considering China's outbound tourists totaled more than 100 million last year.
China is Brazil's largest trade partner, but last year there were only around 60,000 Chinese tourists in Brazil. That's less than half, or about 0.5% of all Chinese tourists around the world.
Tour operators agree visas are a major problem for the tourism industry.
If the waiver is not extended after the Rio Olympics, it will not bear much fruit, because people will still have difficulties coming.
And what Brazil wants now is to attract as many foreign visitors as possible, as the country is sinking into recession and needs to spur economic growth. Lucrecia Franco, CCTV, Rio de Janeiro.